Hello guys and welcome to the Showdown Guide. And today I'm going to show you how I got to the top 250 in Showdown. I'm just going to be showing you some fun tips and tricks that should hopefully help you to become a better player. I am joined by Ibrahim, who's going to help me go through this and get some gameplay footage. So let's get straight into it. So, of course, we have the opening gambit. There are a number of paths your opponent can take. They can either run straight for you, as is happening here, or they can run back into the tunnels. Either way, you can choose to either run forward and attack like I did, or you can retreat back into these tunnels here. It really depends on your playstyle. If you're more of a defensive player, going back into the tunnels might be beneficial, but otherwise, charging straight out, if you're more aggressive, could work in your favor. The two primary playstyles are defensive and aggressive. I am a very aggressive player. It means a lot of running, a lot of sliding, and I shoot the second I see anything. Good reaction time is essential if you want to be good at this game. Also, so is playing on PC, in my opinion. Also, sometimes the game is finicky. As you can see, that bullet hit me dead in the face, and yet somehow I didn't die. Because this game's kinda bugged, and you sometimes even spawn without a gun. It's kinda jank, and Rec Room hasn't fixed it. I don't know if they ever will. But, as you can see, and I'm gonna put up a little graphic to illustrate this later in the video. As I run around, I tend to stick to paths. There are these routes that I take. Yeah, he got the jump on me there. There are these routes that I can take that will generally give me good vantage points and allow me to get around fast. The way I play, I rarely stop moving.
2 minutes remaining.
Constantly on the move to make sure that it's even harder for my opponent to hit me. Also, be careful. If someone spawns right in front of you, it's usually best to back off and not engage them. So, like, not what I did just there. Because everyone has invincibility frames when they first spawn. And if you engage with someone at that point, it can be hazardous for you. Now, this wagon here is bouncy. One thing you can do, if your opponent doesn't have the best aim, is just sit here, and it allows you to focus less on movement. And you're still moving by the bouncing. And it's a little bit harder for them to hit you, and it allows you to just focus on looking around and trying to hit them. I was not fast enough there. Anyways, I'm just gonna shut up and run some of my routes.
1 minute remaining.
See, that can often happen. If you don't have really good reaction time, it can often bite you in the butt. So you gotta be careful and watching out. And this game's almost over. Also, one more thing. You might be able to tell, but there are set spawn points around the map, and where your opponent is decides where you'll spawn. I'm gonna play one more game so I can illustrate that.
Well, look at that.
Oh, we tied. GG. Everyone spawns here if you're on blue team, and in that building over there if you're on red team. Now, the thing is, there are spawn points littered around the map. This is one of them. I'm just gonna jump between every spawn point. So, there's one, here's one. People frequently spawn right inside there. Down here, also, as you just saw, right over there. Opposite end of the mine shaft. You can also spawn in this little shack. This shack is the default location. If the enemy team is spread out across the whole map, it'll always default to spawn you in that little shack, which can be dangerous if the enemy knows that, and very beneficial if you know that, because you can spread out your team and bottleneck people into there. Just be wary of invincibility frames. Sorry, you can tell I play Smash Bros. One thing I will recommend is if you have headphones, go into your computer settings and turn on Mimic Surround Sound. Because being able to hear like where enemy footsteps are is a huge help. Like especially if the enemy has like a loud mic. If you have headphones on and you have surround sound, you can just hear, oh, they're behind me, oh, they're next to me. And that's how I'm often able to make quick decisions. You gotta have a keen eye. But, of course, if you just throw yourself at Showdown over and over again for hundreds of rounds, you're not gonna get a good eye. You're not gonna get... You might get faster reaction time, but you're not necessarily gonna get better at aiming. However, there is... Just after this battle, I will show you what I did that really helped me improve my aim. So, now I'm gonna yap for a little bit. When I started out Rec Room, I was introduced to it by 4, and he showed me the game Prison Life. We're not endorsed by them. I don't know if I support them because I don't know anything about the creator. And I haven't really put in any research into that. Anyways, I played Prison Life, and there's one area where you can go out to, and you can get a sniper. And one thing that I really enjoyed doing was I would just let a bunch of prisoners out, and then I would grab the sniper, and then I would practice sniping them. And, like, when I say that this was a hobby of mine, what I mean is, for maybe a month straight, I exclusively did that on Rec Room. And I was on Rec Room every day. Like, it was over the summer. I had legitimately no life. I was just trying to find something to do, and I was like, I should snipe people in Prison Life. And so that's exactly what I did. As you just saw right there, you're like, wow, how does he have such fast reaction time? 4 often accuses me of hacking or using aimbot. But the secret is crime.
4,
the secret
3,
is practice.
2,
and I'm going to show you
like
the best way of practicing that I found. Because after I played Prison Life for a while, I eventually found the game Paintball. And there was one map I was really fond of. So, let's head there right now so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, we're in the middle of a game. So, I would play on this map, Quarry, almost exclusively. And what I always do is I go for the sniper. And all I would do is just sit here, and I would watch. They're advancing pretty hard, so I'm gonna have to like push them back a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, all you have to do is, if I can just deal with these people. I am practicing not using the scope on the sniper because I was practicing for the Sniper League a while back, and it's just habit now to not use it. Whatever. Anyways, what I would do is once I pruned everyone back, I would just stare at the enemy base, and the second I see anyone moving, I would just shoot at them. And then for like maybe 2 more months after the Prison Life stuff, this is all I would do. And as you can see right here, I would say pretty good at it. The biggest thing to watch out for is enemy snipers, but that's for a whole other video. I can't talk about that right now. Oh, we got the cheeky guy doing this. See, the thing about VR players is you can't hit their sniper. That's unrelated. This is just how to practice. If you want to practice to get better at Showdown, play paintball. That might sound a little counterintuitive, but like, I promise. This is how you do it. I'm terrible with the
Red flag
paintball pistol, as you just saw.
Blue flag taken.
That was an atrocious performance.
Blue flag dropped.
I'm gonna play a few more games on this map. And just get the best clips.
Returned.
As long as you actually watch out for people and don't do stupid stuff, you can do pretty well.
Team battle.
Okay, let me get to a sniper. All you do is you just take up a perch here or in the sniper towers, and you just practice aiming. Initially, you're gonna aim exclusively with the scope. That's just how it goes. But as you get better and better, you'll notice you start needing it less and less. And most importantly, you begin to spot when things are moving. Playing on a mix of blue and red team will give you a big advantage in this front, because it trains you to see people who are camouflaged in their environments, which is a big thing in Showdown. It's very easy to blend in. So when your opponents can easily blend in, you need to be able to easily spot them. This also trains you how to hit opponents who are hiding behind stuff, which is also a really useful PvP skill. I'm just going to show the clip of the trick shot I hit on this map. Now you're going to get to see what I see. It's great, isn't it? It's wonderful. Alright, where's that sniper? Here it is. As you can see, you just look at the base, like, okay, that guy's moving. And I promise you, the more you do this, the more you will begin to notice when things are out of place. If you spend some time in private lobbies just staring at a base with no one on it, you're eventually going to start seeing every single minute difference in positioning. Also, I'm like severely selling this round. This is actually embarrassing. I could lock in. Oh, we got a fellow sniper up here. How did that not? Okay. Not falling for that again. Oop. Oop. Watch out for people in the towers as well. Grab the other sniper available. It's probably not. I'm gonna go for the tower. Yeah, definitely look from a variety of perspectives, areas. Once you can consistently, or at least semi-consistently, hit shots without using the scope, then return to Showdown and practice the stuff that I showed you before, and you will see a noticeable difference really quickly. Anyways, thanks for watching this guide. I hope that helped you. If you liked it, press that like button, hit subscribe, helps me make more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.